and welcome back to Film Excitement. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how Shane Dawson is back and people are not happy. But before we begin today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and of course, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And without further ado, let's get right into this one. YouTuber Shane Dawson is launching a brand new podcast after his previous one. Shane and friends nearly ruined his life. Shane Dawson released his first YouTube video February 15th, titled The Lawsuit of Shane Dawson. He talked about how Chuck E. Cheese threatening to sue him over his infamous conspiracy videos in the videos was made. He also made an announcement about his brand new business adventure after returning to his former home in Los Angeles after recently moving to Colorado. Shane explained, "So I've been feeling really excited about life and wanted to be creative and wanted to do new things. And I know this is a bad idea, but I think that maybe I want to do a podcast." He explained how a psychic reading inspired him to start his podcast while he was suffering from coronavirus, which had damaged his throat. The psychic picked up on it and told him that the throat resembles communication, which he should use this year. Shane's next chapter reportedly involves movies and using his communication to help others. He added, "She goes, an idea will come and it will hit you like a ton of bricks." And then on the way back from Colorado, I was like, dang, I think I want to do a podcast. I think I want to interview people. I think I want to do that again. He then said, "I did that for like 7 years and I loved it. I mean, it ruined my life, but that was a different person. Like, I wouldn't say offensive things or do any of that anymore. But I got excited, so I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna try it." Shane then created an Instagram account for his brand new podcast at Shane Dawson Podcast and asked for his followers for guest suggestions, stating that he was looking for celebrities, stars, and people with interesting stories in the video. He also included a graphic for the podcast that he had scribbled on his notes. He captioned the image, "Wrote this on the road trip," and took the screenshot. Then I noticed the time, showing that the time was 1:11, a number deemed a sign of enlightenment in numerology and spiritual practices. Shane isn't a novice when it comes to hosting a podcast. He started the controversial Shane and Friends podcast in 2013, which lasted up until 2017. His offensive and problematic comments on the podcast, including claiming to have had sex with his cat and making pedophilia jokes, were revealed years later. Lo and behold, Shane Dawson has uploaded his brand new podcast May 4th entitled Conspiracy Theories, the Shane Dawson Podcast Episode 1. And as expected, it's still receiving a lot of backlash. On Twitter, there was one user who wrote, "The type of people who forgive Shane Dawson are the type of people who weren't affected by his racist stereotypes." Another one tweeted, "Why is Shane Dawson's podcast trending with over 3K views and 5 stars? Another one also said, "Shane Dawson started a podcast." Do we remember his last podcast though? And another one then said, "Shane Dawson's brand new podcast showcases his humor and offensive takes never stop. He just didn't have the outlet to show them for a few years." But why was Shane Dawson getting cancelled? He was one of the most popular YouTubers up until his previous transgressions were exposed. In one of his older videos, he was chastised for making inappropriate gestures at a poster of Willow Smith when she was 11 years old. This was only the beginning. As people began to point out his racist, blackface, and pedophilia jokes, the YouTuber became embroiled in even more controversy. He later apologized and stated that all of his previous content had been deleted. Influencers Cameron Lester and Tati Westbrook accused him of manipulation after they decided to cut ties with him. In an Instagram livestream, he attempted to explain his side of the story by accusing Tati of fake crying. But the subject of another well-known scandal was added on, and it just made things worse. His cat was another one of those scandals. He joked about allegedly sexually assaulting his pet before later denying it. After nearly a year out of the spotlight, the YouTuber announced in June of 2021 that he would be returning to the platform. And now that he has, fans are not happy. And that's what we have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification bells so you never miss out on any of our future content that we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off for now, but we'll be sure to catch you guys on the next one. Bye guys!